You let him slip it?
Estoy en la esquina de
By
Michigan
accident?
y Curry. Si
I make
puedo ver
too
dónde
much
está
money to let it happen.
What? How much money do you, what that what how
I'm
much money you make a year?
30,000 a year.
How much?
yo me pongo en la
30,000 a
esquina del
year.
Irish pub. ¿Está bien?
How much money you make at the end of the
I
year?
make 14,000 a month.
I'm not impressed.
¿Eso está
I
bien?
didn't ask you for this, but I told you how much I make a month.
Good for you.
How do you
Ok,
make that in a month?
déjale doy para
I
allá.
sell solar.
Solar?
Solar, yeah.
So you make 14
Ok,
grand a
gracias,
month.
bye.
Yes.
Now, 30 grand a year is respectable. You work hard, you get your little 30 grand, that's cool. But that is nothing to try throw in somebody's face. I earn too much money for you. 30 grand. Now, come on. Come on. Then he didn't even be a dick about it. He could have been like, is that all? He didn't do none of that. He was just like, oh, okay. I earn 14 grand a month. Then her face like, well, I'm not impressed. But you was expecting him to be impressed by your 30k. And he can make that nearly in 2 months. So you work all year for what he makes in 2 months. And you're not impressed. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Anybody would be impressed. This guy is like one of the top 10% earners. Just to say you're not impressed, that's you in your feelings, feeling hurt by what he said. And he said it so casually, not in a show-off way, not in I'm better than you way. He just said it casually.
So who was you up here with?
Bro, can we get the food?
No, we're not getting to the food till you answer.
Bro, like, they always say welcome back to McDonald's.
No,
like,
they
why
don't.
you got the camera on? You're childish, bro.
Because I need to know, period. So who was you up here with? Did
Bro,
you was a girl up here?
Bro, they always say welcome back, bro. You really...
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I told you I'm moving in. You thought I was joking? Nobody else is getting that but me. So back up. I actually have more stuff in the car, so you go get it. Watch out.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
Just take my balls from me. Just take them. She took your balls.
This is bad news. Bad news. If you start your relationship like this with your woman, bullying her way into living with you, how do you think it's going to end? Stop it. Send her home. Send her back where she came from. Quickly.
Why is dating so hard?
And my thing is, man, what I don't understand is, please explain to me what it is about men who don't have going for them. They get all the females, but the men who got together, they don't pay them no attention at all. Please explain that to me at all.
You can't do it.
Okay, ladies, here's the thing. You cannot arbitrarily put your own definition on things that are facts. If you say 10, 10 is quite literally perfect. Maxed out.
Yeah.
Can't be improved.
Yeah.
Which means flawless by definition. But then you said, well, I'm not perfect. Well, a 10 is perfect. So therefore, you are not a 10.
No, I am.
Incredible.
No,
You get it? Are we speaking English?
Yeah.
Are we speaking the English language? Do we not understand that perfection is a 10? They're the same thing, essentially?
You think there are girls that are 10s?
No. That's why I laugh when girls say that delusional.
This is a personal bugbear of mine. I'm a 10. I'm a 10. Now, Myron has clearly said a 10 is perfect. You're saying you're not perfect. So therefore, logically, how are you a 10? Well, I'm just a 10. I just feel like I'm a 10. I feel I'm confident. That makes no difference. You can be confident as you like. I can be a 2. Confident as I like doesn't make me a 10.
So earlier this year, I ended a relationship and cut off an engagement from a great man. He was a good man. He loved God. He was a praying man. He loved and adored me. He was there for me. He was handsome. He was well educated. He didn't have any kids. He checked all the boxes. But there was still something missing. And I just knew that I could not go through with this marriage. There was just something that did not connect. I felt that there should have been a connection between he and I in order for me to be his wife. And so I cut off the engagement. And it was so difficult because he was a good man. It's easy when a person is not good. You can justify why you cut things off. But when a person is truly a good person, it's hard to explain. So I found myself trying to explain it to family and friends, and they were asking me a whole bunch of questions that, I could not say, exactly why, other than the fact that I just did not feel the connection.
So this woman ended an absolutely great relationship. He's a good man. He's kind, caring, loving, etc., etc. There's one thing she didn't say, though. She didn't say, oh, he's great in the bedroom. If she had included that and said, but the chemistry just wasn't right, then I'd be like, I'd be real puzzled. But I know it's because she didn't get dick down properly. And this comes down to she's comparing. She's had relationships in the past where they may have been terrible men, but the connection was deep. The connection because he got deep. That's why she never mentioned that. So she's willing to risk it all, go out into the big wide world and find what she believes she's looking for. It's not there. Good luck though.
I went on a date today, and let me tell you my experience. I planned ahead, and I went to the store and bought flowers. Show up to the date with the flowers in hand. She said, "Why did you buy flowers?" I thought that's what we were supposed to do.
Y'all are all out of whack with how men think. This is why you can't get what you want from us, because you're valuing something up here that is a used vehicle with a lot of miles. Okay. Just because you hand washed it. You were 20-year-old hot. You had 20-year-old wound. You had 20-year-old body count. You had 20-year-old trauma. You had 20-year-old experience. That's what we value. That's all it comes down to for us.
But don't you feel like with those experiences, a person can add value to their lifetime?
Men value your youth, your fertility, your purity, femininity, submission, ability to cooperate, and fitness. And all of that is at your highest in your youth. The older you get, the older you get. No product gets more expensive with time and use. Have you ever been to the pawn shop?
Yeah.
All right. You ever take something you really value to the pawn shop? And did they hurt your feelings when they told you how much it was worth?
Yes. I was like, what? Yeah.
That's you. We the pawn shop.
That is why Kevin was one of the greatest to do it. Nothing increases with value over time and use. So there's the 20-year-old you and there's the 40-year-old you. You know, what are you going to choose? I think we know. But when she heard the pawn shop analogy, she was like, oh, yeah, yeah. And when he just said, that is you, I think the penny dropped. I think it actually did.
Hey, you see my phone? You sure? Damn.
Guess you can't go out now.
Bruh. Free at last.
It's mine.
Babe, give me my keys, please.
Go back inside and rest your pretty little head. Why don't you? I'll get the things that you need. How about
I need
that?
to go to practice. Give me my...
Practice with me. Practice with
I
me.
want to practice.
I am not happy. I'm tempted to check your pockets. In fact, I'm calling the police.
Yes, my people. If you like what I'm doing, please consider subscribing. If not, even just like the video. When I hit that holy grail number of 1,000 subscribers, I'd like to start a podcast and it's all ready to go. Just need to get it all together and things in motion. Peace, love and guidance.